Welcome back to Super Sentai Review episode 496. And you're like, wow, 496? You're a few episodes away from 500. Yep, I certainly am. Indeed. So for this one, we're discussing episodes 14 to 16 of Zyuohger. Yep. First two episodes are very much standalone-ish. It is mostly put, these two episodes are a loose follow-up from the very first episode. We have two subordinates of the lead that was killed back in the first episode. One is a thief, the other is an old man sniper. And they want to take the place of their former leader. You're like, okay, interesting, and didn't really expect this at all. Yeah, it's something basically I think the series has not really explored very much at this point. Like, you probably would think, like, because basically the other two got subordinates, why not basically the guy killed the first episode? He was a leader after all. So the thief basically, his whole thing is first try to ruin the economy, but that was ruled out due to the fact it would take too long. They want something quickly, so he uses his lying game. Apparently also he can go invisible. Yeah, he can go invisible. What takes him in this show, I think like the first monster to do that. To go invisible. Yep, so... And he also is also with Amelia Amu, where she is just befriending this brother and sister, whose sister basically is in a wheelchair, but she's due to have a surgery. But the brother basically is working security at the museum and trying to raise funds to basically for the surgery. At one point, they did have funds, but it turns out it was given to him by the notorious liar, and of course, he had to get back to the thing by the very end. It's a very interesting episode. The next one was I found me a lot. Now, 14 was not that interesting at all. I thought this plot was okay. 15 was a lot more interesting. You have a sniper who actually does his job properly. Like, his whole thing is that he snipes people and turns people into dolls. Like, okay. It's not exactly something for Sentai to use very much, though. The whole thing of Monster turning people into dolls. By the way, they even turn some of the Zyuohgers into dolls. When Seela turns into one, her face goes into some dirt. And it remains there for pretty much the rest of the episode. And at one point, basically, about three of them are taken out pretty quickly. First is basically Yamato, then Seela, and then Amu. And so basically, it turns out Leah was one who basically ends up destroying the weapon thanks to a switcher with a mannequin of all things. Yes, a mannequin. There's also a thing in the episode these two started where they're arguing over the fact that Leo can't see so much forward in front of him. And he thought, oh, nice day, hang up laundry. He had no idea it was raining. All because he was caught up in the magazine. And by the end, they're smoothed out a little bit, but they're not going to love each other very much at all. It's similar with Amu. It's like Tuss not going to love these two at all for some reason. Seela doesn't seem like a problem with them, or Yamato. At first, he didn't like Yamato very much, but he's tolerated him very, very well. Then we have episode 16, where Neela goes in the field to do with the monster this time, because normally she's just there just to like use a cell of the master, basically from a coin, put a little coin slot, and basically, of course, he gives a smooch, and they go giant size. That's literally her job. Here, she's basically with a bull to look for the humans. It's really the episode. The reason why, because they're doing an experiment. And people think, oh, these are animal people, like, with costumes, like, basically a tiger, a guy dressed as a tiger, a bear, even a turtle. At one point, Yamato's own uncle gets kidnapped, and this way he finds out 16 episodes he finds out about Zyuohger. He does not know his nephew was one inside the suit. He does not know that at all. This is the first time he's ever heard of Zyuohger. By the end of the episode, praising how awesome he is. Yep. And, well, it's like this one is more of a setup for basically next week's episode. Not next week. More like for the next set of episodes, which will last for a little while, which will set up an actual arc involving a brand new character. That's literally what episode 16 was. But overall, I thought of the three, 14 was pretty weak of an episode. 15 was awesome. I love basically the episode itself. 16 was so good too. But so far, 14 episodes in the series so far, I would say 14 is the weakest episode so far. Yes, out of 16 episodes I've seen, 14 is the weakest. But I haven't seen the rest yet, so I don't have an opinion on those yet. So, as of now, before I go on my break for the series, I have exactly... I think it's like 17 left overall before I break overall for the whole series. Let's see. There is exactly 32 left. Yep, 32 because the series is only 48 episodes. Yep. But yeah, just for my particular video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, to notifications. I have a couple more videos coming after my stream tonight. So I'll see you all there. Okay? Bye.